Hey guys, RJ from TeleTalks here. So we got something special, a new show. It's called Talkin Teles. It's basically where we interview other tele lovers so they can talk about their teles and what makes a tele special to them. This week we got Jim Bowers. He's a moderator on the Tone Mob group on Facebook, and overall just an amazing dude. He brought some of his teles, and as you can see, some of his other stuff. This is only just a little bit of it. There's a lot more to go over. Anyways, that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this new show and this interview. Like I said, Jim is an amazing dude. And thank you so much, guys. And let's get started with the interview.
Music, honestly, I've been into it since I was a kid. My earliest memories are all set to music. My parents had it playing constantly in the car. They'd crank it up anytime it was a good song. I remember probably 4 or 5 sitting directly in front of the speaker in our stereo system at home, like with my head as close to the speaker as I could get and like wanting it to be louder. I loved music. Once I realized that a guitar made music, that was all I wanted to do.
Very cool.
A lot. My dad played a lot of like Led Zeppelin, Bruce Springsteen, Jimi Hendrix, Jefferson Airplane, just everybody. Classic rock, 60s classic rock. He was not a Beatles fan. A lot of Rolling Stones.
Good for him.
So
That's amazing.
yeah. Why don't I love teles? That's the real question. Teles are, I'm not a gentle person by nature. I'm not a finesse person by nature. So I need something that's going to be rugged and durable. And I feel like teles, you cannot break them. I feel like no matter how much you try, there's always, the tele pushes back. And so for as much as I put into a tele, it is going to handle it, and it lets me be me, and it makes me sound good at the end of the day. So that's a big part of it. I mean, ultimately, there's a lot of guitars that sound great, but ultimately for me, playing with a tele is the way to go. Both, definitely both. But myself personally, I tend to end up with more rosewood fretboards. I think it's an aesthetic thing, but as far as sound wise, I really like both. It's not necessarily a preference. My favorite Telecaster player, I've thought about this a little bit, is probably Dennis Casey from Flogging Molly. I feel like he really just nails it. Like, he plays the clean, he plays the dirty, he plays the light, he plays the hard, he plays the crap out of everything. And at the end of the day, is usually on a tele or a cower that's situated like a tele, and he rocks so hard, and he does it really well. Currently 5.
5. Okay. Let's talk about the ones that you brought here today. Why don't you just grab that
So,
one right next to you?
I've
and
got
tell us
this
a little
one.
bit about it. Don't
Oops.
knock over stuff.
Just kidding. Sorry about that, RJ.
It's all good.
So this here is, this was my first tele of all time. This is a Rutter's Sugar Pine Body. It's it's built and painted to look like Don King from Buck Owens and the Buckaroos. It's his telly. So it's got the double bound black body, silver, which actually ended up being Hyundai silver. I bought it from Tavo over at the Nocturne Brain. TK Smith pickguard, armrest, and it's he calls it the CC2 pickup. It's basically a Paul Bigsby rail pickup. And here you have a Raylander P90 Bigsby B16, rudders, slanted 3-way switch control guard there. There's an all parts neck. I added that after I bought it. The feel of it is awesome. It makes me want to play. And that's about it. That about handles it. And the other one here, so this is one that I put together myself. It's probably the second one that I put together, and it is a ash body. It's a Telecaster Deluxe ash body, and my cousin painted it for me. It's a blue flake over matte black, and it's got 20 coats of poly on it. So it's heavier than any Les Paul you ever played. It's got a Chris Shiflett neck on it. Not sure if you can see that. And it's got Brandon wound pickups in it. And it's a great playing Telecaster. I really enjoy it. Even the weight, eventually you get used to it, and it's not that big of a deal. So it's something that I really enjoy. Pair it with this Matt Codina strap. So it's something that he built for me. I had a couple of ideas, a couple of wants, things that I wanted, and it's probably the most comfortable strap that I've played. So. That's like choosing a favorite child. I've got 4 of those. I have 4 children though, and 5 tellies. It's a full house. Probably one that I didn't bring today. Well, either the silver Telecaster, which my kid's named Eleanor. Either that, or I have a pinstriped Esquire, and those 2 just the one that the silver Telecaster has a hand-shaped fretboard. All the ends, everything on the frets are beautiful. On the Esquire, I did the same thing. So both of them are just very comfortable to hold and play and make me want to play them. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the blue sparkle one here, this is Billie Jean. I let my kids name my guitars, so that's the one that they picked for that one. For the silver one, that's Eleanor. For the pinstriped one, they called that El Guapo. Sorry, El Guapo, the handsome guy. And then I have an orange Cabernita. The orange Cabernita, they named Orange. Super creative. And then the other one, they have not named yet. It's relatively new, and not exactly playable at the moment. So.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching our first premiere episode ever of Talkin Teles. It was awesome to have Jim over. Thank you so much for sharing your teles with us and also sharing all these fun toys. There's a bunch of videos coming with that. I was lucky enough to play a bunch of great stuff by Nocturne because of Jim. That being said, I hope you guys enjoy this new episode series, and if you have any comments, questions, be sure to ask them down below. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, click the little bell, that way you get notifications on all of our postings, and join us on TeleTalks, the Facebook group, and also follow us on Instagram. We're also going to be posting on IGTV, so if you want to catch us over there, you can. And yeah, as always, thank you so much, guys. Continue to make music with what you got and have fun as always.